titled Best Friend. And first we'll recite that story in slides, and then we will show you the video. So without being delayed, let's start our presentation. Now and start.
We are very delighted by the support given by our respected sir in terms of story writing. The procedure you told about writing story was very effective. We got very impressive ideas to write a story, and we are really overwhelmed to have a teacher who is very versatile and multi-skilled and who gives us meaningful knowledge about each and every topic. Our group admires all your efforts and for convincing you with it. Our group has brought up a story in front of you. We hope you will like it. Now handing this mic over to you, Barshish.
So the story we have written is divided into three parts, which are introduction, body, and conclusion. At introduction, we have identified character names and theme of character. Similarly, at body, there is explanation of character theme, as well as it includes different stages of plot of story and sort of emotionalism. Likewise, the conclusion includes the summarization of the key point and the restate of thesis of the story, as well as also the moral of the story. Now, I would like to hand over this slide to Kapil Mainali.
Yes, so as it is a short story, there are only two characters. We have put only two characters. One is Jack Williams, which is also known as which is known as Jack in his history, and Stephen, whose full name is Stephen Evans, known as Stephen in this story. And the theme is that they were best friends and they can sacrifice their everything for each other well-being. So this is the introduction to character. Now I would like to give this mic to Shreyam for telling story.
So without doing any more delay, let's head towards the main story. So the story's title is Best Friend. So I'm reciting the story. This is a story of two best friends named Jack and Stephen. They were two friends and set an example of friendship in their town, Manchester. One day they planned to go to the beach because they were fond of going to beaches. They reached the beach and both started to play in sand. They started relaxing, and Stephen whispered in Jack's ear, and the angry Jack slapped in his face because he was about to sleep. Stephen was hurt, but without saying anything, he wrote in the sand that today my best friend slapped me in the face. After seeing that, Jack felt really bad, and as they were best friends, Stephen completely forgets what happened few minutes ago. The day was sunny and hot, so Stephen decided to swim in the cool water of the sea. He said Jack that he will be right back, and Jack was relaxing. Stephen was unbalanced and started drowning in the sea and screams and begs for help. And magically, Jack came to rescue him. He thanked he thanked Jack, and but Jack said no thank you and sorry in no thank you and sorry in friendship. So now, Biraj, can you please tell the rest of the story?
Yes, now the another part of story. Stephen smiles. Stephen saw a stone in a beach and he ran near the stone and engraved on the stone. Today, my best friend saved my life. Jack him all the way engraving and asked him, "After I hurt you, you wrote in the sand, and now you write on a stone. Why?" Stephen replied, "Well, when someone hurts us, we should write it in a sand where winds of forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in stone where no wind can ever erase it." Jack smiles and hugs Stephen. Moral: don't value the things you have in your life, but value who you have in your life.
So, as the story is finished, but our presentation is not finished yet. We are about to show you the videographic presentation of this story. So, sir, may we? So, let's see the video of this story.
story of two best friends named Jack and Stephen.
Hey, I am Jack Williams.
And I am Stephen Evans.
They were true friends and have set an example of friendship in their town, Manchester. One day they planned to go to the beach because they were fond of going to beaches. They head towards the beach. They reached the beach and started to relax. Jack was relaxing and was about to fall asleep, but Stephen screams in his ear and his sleep gets destroyed, and the angry Jack slapped Stephen in his face. Stephen was hurt, but without saying anything he wrote in the sand, "Today my best friend slapped me in the face." After seeing that, Jack felt really bad. As they were best friends, Stephen completely forgets what happened few minutes ago. The day was sunny and hot, so Stephen decided to swim in the cool water of the sea, but he gets unbalanced and started drowning, but his best friend Jack saved him. Stephen thanked Jack, but Jack said, "No thank you and sorry" in friendship. Stephen saw a large stone and engraved on the stone, "Today my best friend saved my life." Jack looked at him all the way engraving and asked him,
After I hurt you, you wrote in the sand and now, you engrave on the stone. Why?
Stephen replied,
When someone hurts us, we should write it down in the sand where winds of forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in the stone where no wind can ever erase it.
After that, they both high-five with each other. The moral of this story is, don't value the things you have in your life, but value who you have in your life.
Thank you all for giving us time to show our